Oh. Hey. I didn't see you there. It's me, Nasty Jack, just sitting here next to this regal as frick fireplace waiting to read my next chapter in Man on the Moon to y'all. Hee hee lol. Wow, it's gonna be a real hecking bad time, rad time, sad time, fun time, gun time, pun time. Anyway, I hope you guys are enjoying this audiobook so far, like a little kindergartner enjoys drinking a little juice box of apple juice, like a little good boy, like it's so enjoyable you can't even stand it, so you just poop your pants like a bajillion times, like wow, it's so yummy, yummers muy delicioso. But yeah, if you don't feel that way about the audiobook, then frick you, this is my life's work. I hate your guts. You can go jump off of a diving board into a pool full of hand sanitizer that will burn your eyeballs and sting any open wounds you have really bad, like wow, that would be a truly terrible experience. Okay, so yeah, let's jump into this after Man on the Moon. Chapter 6. Project X. Written and narrated by Nasty Jack. Han Solo held up the Nintendo Switch and was like, yeah my big buddy boys, this is what we came here for. Oh wow dude, that's so sick, I said. I'm just absolutely green with jealous rage right now. I've been wanting a Nintendo Switch ever since they were first announced, but my mom said I need to put in more work at our family's dairy farm, but screw you mama, I'm tired of churning butter by hand for 10 hours a day when we have like 8 machines that do it automatically. Ugh. Sorry to bring up my family problems with you guys. I just feel like I can trust all of you with anything. Baloney Bob the Big Baloney Robert Bobertrol Bob Bobby Boy to the max was like, don't worry about it Nasty Jack. We love you even though you're lazy as frick. We all have our own stuff. Then everyone came around me for a big little lay group hug. I shed a single tear. Oh. You guys rock. I love you. The instant I said that, everyone took a step back and was like, yuck Nasty Jack, we appreciate you trusting us enough to share your feelings, but please don't ever say, oh, I love you again, like that's gross, we're in outer space on a mission, we don't have time for that kind of thing. Then I shed another tear, but not because I felt the love and appreciation of my fellow compadres. I shed a tear because I was a little sad boy. Okay everyone just shut up, said Han Solo. Let's get back to why we're here, he said as he held the Nintendo Switch in the air. Oh you right broth, everyone said. Then we all huddled around Han Solo. We stared at the beautiful handheld console that you can take on the go but also plug into your television, like wow, we're really living in the future. We sat staring at the Nintendo Switch for what felt like days. Then Debbie Pasta the Yeti Spaghetti Girl spoke up. Now what? Oh whoops, said Han. I forgot to turn it on. Hee silly me. He then pressed the power button and we were all like, oh wow, whoa, that's so cool, I'm so jealous of you Han Solo, you're such a cool and funny dude, but not as cool and funny as Nasty Jack, because don't forget he's the main character of this story. On the screen of the Switch were 2 icons. One of them said Project X. The other one said Breath of the Wild. Oh dang dude, there's Breath of the Wild in this thing? I said. Yeah man, it's dope, responded the Solo Wolo Swolo boy. Should we play? Dude, don't even ask me, just click on the freak leaking game, I responded, and everyone else agreed with me. Okay, here I go. Han clicked on Breath of the Wild and everyone watched as Han Solo played the game from start to finish. Like literally from the moment Link wakes up in that cool little chamber to where he defeated each divine beast, to where he spent like literally 4 hours trying to tame a horse that turned out to be super slow, to the moment he spent like 9 hours trying to beat Ganon, because it turns out Han Solo actually really sucks at video games. But wow. It was a great 47 hours just sitting there watching him play. Dang, that was a good gaming sesh, said Debbie Pasta. I looked at her. Her beautiful poopy brown eyes were watering. Was she tearing up because Breath of the Wild is such a good game? Or was it because she hadn't blinked for 2 whole days? Either way, I felt my heart skip a beat and I let out a fart that shook my mind, body and soul. Then Chewie the Dewey Decimal Boy spoke up. He said Then Han Solo was like, oh yeah, you're right, Chewie. I got a little bit sidetracked there. Then Han Solo looked back down at the Nintendo Switch. He scrolled over to the icon that said Project X and he clicked on it. The lights in the room dimmed to some nice mood lighting, like wow, was I about to play some Betrayal at House on the Hill, or was I getting ready for a romantic dinner with the homies? But before any of us could say anything, a hologram popped up in the middle of the laboratory we were in. It was a recording of Dr. Litney. O.M.G. Ad break time. Oh my nasties. Thanks so much for listening to yet another masterpiece by me, Nasty Jack. The cool boy, nerdy boy, funny boy, boring boy, big boy, small boy, big little gangster boy. Wow, I am so humble. Sometimes I impress even myself. Alright, well, enough about how great I am, let's talk about the sponsor for today's episode. Today's episode is sponsored by Graham Crackers. Do you like snacks? Enjoy crunchy food items? Like to crunch and munch? Well, Graham Crackers are just the food for you. Graham Crackers can be used in a whole plethora of different ways. They can be eaten plain. They can be dunked in milk. You can spread frosting on them for a nice little dessert. Or you can go the classic route and toss an ooey-gooey marshmallow and some chocolate on them for a scrumptious campfire s'more. Oh. Wow, Graham Crackers are so cool. Go to your local grocery store and pick some up. When you're checking out, just tell them that Nasty Jack sent you and they will give them to you for the same price you can normally buy them. Hee hee lol. Now let's get to the nagging nasties, the part of the show where we hear from our biggest fans, the nasties. Today we received a handwritten letter from, huh? Oh wow. Really? It can't be. Today we're hearing from the founder of Steak and Shake, Gus Belt. Gus says, hey Nasty Jack, I love your audiobooks, but please stop using the name of my restaurant chain in your audiobooks. I didn't give you permission to use it, and if you keep using it you will leave me no choice but to buy all your audiobooks for $5 million to use as promotional material for my restaurants. Okay, wow, very cool Mr. Belt, but sorry, my audiobooks are not for sale. I don't care how much money you're offering me, even if it was literally unlimited money. These audiobooks are truly gratifying enough to me and all my fans that I couldn't possibly sell out like that. But maybe if I got free Steak and Shake for life. That would be dank. Just have your people contact my people, which is literally just my mama. Okay. Cool. Thanks for listening to the ad break for today. Now let's get back to the show. The hologram was a recording of Dr. Litney. It seemed to be some sort of catalog giving an update on Project X. Here's what the message said. Dr. Litney. Project X. Day 69. Nice. We have received more samples from the asteroid that crash-landed on the dark side of the moon. Choosing to move our laboratory closer to the site of the singularity has proven beneficial in regards to efficiency of gathering and testing samples. The minerals the asteroid are composed of are primarily silicon, as was to be expected, although our scans still confirm there is an unidentifiable substance lodged deeper within the asteroid that will take time to mine for. Signing off. Stay sweet. Oh holy wow, holy moly, this is some like legit scientific stuff my dudes, I said out loud. Are there any more entries? Oh yeah, there are tons, said Han Solo. It looks like there are entries listed from day 1 all the way to like a week ago. I just clicked entry 69, nice, because that's such a cool number lol. Oh. I responded. Well, how about you play the most recent message? Yeah, okay, will do, Big Chief, said Mr. Solo, and he pressed a button on the Nintendo Switch. The next entry popped up in the hologram. Dr. Jelly Litany. Project X. Day 420. The monsters are out of control. Bringing the monster eggs to the underground portion of the laboratory was a mistake. We thought we could tame them and use them for further experimentation, or possibly even weaponize them for the colonization of other planets in the future. But I suppose those hopes were futile. My studies over the past several months have further confirmed that the crystal is somehow connected to the monsters, or the blarg bubs as I've come to call them. This was first evident in our initial attempts to bring the blarg bub eggs we found in the asteroid to our laboratory. The eggs died when not in the presence of the crystal. But the adult blarg bubs seem to not need the crystal to survive. Despite this, they have built their nest around the crystal even though there have been no new eggs laid that I'm aware of. If I could just get my hands on the crystal, I could discover what secrets lay inside of it and how it connects to the blarg bubs. Well, being the only scientist remaining on the moon, I guess I'll just sign off now. Animal Crossing New Horizons isn't going to play itself. Peace out, my dudes. With that, the hologram ended and the lights were brought back up. Oh hot thing, I said. So Dr. Jelly Litany still doesn't know what the crystal is used for. But she still has it in her possession, so we're probably in a bad situation on top of the fact that we're like basically constantly being chased by those blarg bubs. Wow, that's a funny name, hee. Blarg bub. Lol. Blarg bub blarg bub blarg bub blarg bub blarg bub blarg bub. Okay, I'm done. Alright, said Baloney Bobby boy, so what the freak leaking heck should we do? What's our next move? We need to stop Dr. Jelly Litany before she does any bad guy evil doctor stuff. Just then Han Solo spoke up. Oh what the heck guys, check this out. He turned the Nintendo Switch over in his hands. Look, there's a sticky note on the back of the Switch. What does it say, my 69420 blaze it boy? I asked. It looks like it's a note from Dr. Jelly Litany. It says, good luck trying to find me. Nerds. This audiobook is copyrighted by Nasty Jack Cool Storytime Incorporated.